How Canadian jail inmates used nail clippers to pull off a jaw-dropping escape. Picture this. A group of 6 prisoners in a high-security jail, including 4 facing murder charges, decide to attempt what seems impossible. Armed with nothing but nail clippers and creativity, they spent months crafting their breakout plan. It wasn't just daring, it was nearly unbelievable. For months, they quietly worked behind the scenes, chipping away at their cell's barriers. Using nail clippers and makeshift tools, they cut through metal, brick, and security protocols, while guards patrolled mere feet from them. What drove them? The belief that even impossible odds were worth a try. Their escape wasn't an impulsive act. It was carefully orchestrated over 4 months. Starting with a small crack, they chipped away at a steel plate and grill. Precision and patience became their strongest allies. Brick walls couldn't stop them either, as they creatively used a shower rod for demolition. What makes the story fascinating is the sheer determination of these inmates. Each night, they focused on their task. Nail clippers were their tool, persistence their strategy, and freedom their bold goal. It was a game of patience against prison infrastructure, a game they surprisingly won. You might think 87 guards would notice something. How did this group evade detection for so long? Clever distractions. Using card games and teamwork, they ensured that they were never under suspicion. Guard schedules were carefully observed, with each move timed to perfection. While the prison had the advantage of numbers and technology, these inmates relied on something far simpler: ingenuity. Basic tools like sharpened clips and bed sheets became key components in tricking the system and keeping their plan under the radar. Finally, after months of slow but consistent effort, the escape was within reach. Scaling the compound walls with bed sheets as ropes, they executed the final phase of their plan. Under the cover of darkness, they tasted freedom, leaving behind nothing but confusion and disbelief. The leap to freedom wasn't easy. Each step carried the weight of months of planning and the risk of being caught at any second. Yet, at that moment, the determination to succeed overshadowed every fear. For them, this was their one and only shot. It had to work. The outside world was no safe haven, as law enforcement quickly responded to the jailbreak. One by one, the escapees were recaptured. Some barely made it out of the city before finding themselves back in custody. The brief taste of freedom came at a high cost. One inmate admitted they never believed the plan would work. For them, it started as a way to pass time. The success surprised even them. Despite their recapture, their story serves as a testament to the human spirit's capacity for innovation, even when confined. This nail clipper escape left authorities scrambling to reassess jail security. How could a system, with so many personnel and barriers, allow such a breach? The episode called for a major evaluation of infrastructure, surveillance policies, and guard training to ensure such a spectacle wouldn't happen again. For prisons worldwide, this audacious jailbreak wasn't just a flaw in the system, it was a wake-up call. It highlighted the lengths individuals would go for freedom, forcing institutions to guard against human ingenuity as much as physical threats. This isn't just a story about a jailbreak. It's about what can be achieved with persistence, strategy, and a vision for change. It's a reminder of how even the most limited resources can yield extraordinary outcomes, challenging the boundaries of what's possible. The tale serves as both a warning and an inspiration. While the actions themselves were wrong, the determination behind them leaves us questioning. How can we use that same persistence for positive outcomes in our own lives? Stories like this remind us of the power of creativity, even in dire situations. Stay curious, stay inspired, subscribe for more unbelievable stories, and let us know, what's the most creative thing you've ever done in a tough situation? Challenge yourself to think outside the box today.